Welcome everybody to 48 Talk episode number 98. I am your host, Rage Bally as always. Joining me this time is DX Takumi on the right, Derek on the bottom left, and Colin on the bottom right. 2 years running! Woo! What's up? So I forgot to mention this about last week. Thanks Colin for reminding me. Yeah, we've been doing this show for 2 years now.
Wow.
Crazy.
Holy crap!
Crazy.
Crazy. Wow.
And episode 98, I don't know how this works because, 52 weeks in a year and we do once a week, maybe something.
Extra episodes here in between, like doubles and stuff.
I remember last year when we were at Animecon, it was episode number 48.
Yep.
Or the Sousenkyo was that, so it's weird how that works. Still, welcome then to 48 Talk for this week. What are we going to talk about? I think we have something to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so last Wednesday was the Sousenkyo Prelims Day 1 results. I think a lot of us watched it live and then some of us watched it later bits. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy.
So, to kick things off, did anyone watch the stage performance as well?
Bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces
Bits
of
and
the stage
pieces.
performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little, I think nothing extreme happens, just a little fun chat between the members you don't normally see at the stages. For the people who were there, we're lucky. There were 7 live streams. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to. Sorry to interrupt. I was gonna say I want to say it was Yuihan's birthday. If I remember right, I was watching that stream and they were wishing her a happy birthday or something.
It was
6 months after.
yeah, it was Yuihan's birthday stage and it was Kojima Mako's actual birthday.
Right.
On the Sousenkyo release. There were 7 live streams because every group was performing, plus the area where I don't know why that area is there, but there for some reason a separate area where they announced the Sousenkyo, but then they cut to the AKB48 theater.
Yeah.
I don't know why that live stream is there. You had some people guessed on this side. Still, let's get right to it. They showed the top 120.
Yep.
So this year you only have the top 100 you go through, but they always do the people who are not
Just out.
ranking, but almost there. So starting off, I have at number 120.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, I would say some
We talked about this.
some-
We talked about it.
yeah, BKN 48,
BNK.
BNK.
BK 48, Bangkok,
Yes.
3,493 votes.
Yeah. Music.
Music.
Or, yes. Or Prewa Sutambo.
It's insanity.
Yeah.
We were talking about it, and it actually is now a thing.
Happening. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
happening. It's happening, man.
Right off the bat. That's interesting.
Yeah. So if I'm going through the list right now, and then feel free to jump in if you're seeing. I think the theme for this year was a lot of members you were supposed to rank a lot higher are at a very low bottom list. For instance, like Tominaga Mio at 113th place and Kato Rena at 112. This
But it
Yeah,
might be a
what was
tactic.
that?
It might be a tactic though, because if they don't stand out that much, maybe the competition will have a fake sense of security of not having to push that hard.
Well,
Because
yeah.
if you take the Sousenkyo from 2013 in account when Mayu was on second place and Sashi was at first, all the HKT fans decided to split their votes between the other members, and that might be a reason why Mayu won that year in 2014. So.
But if you look at these votes right now, just you almost have 4,000 votes, and you're at place 111 or 112. That's just insanity that you need so many votes to actually rank in there. Just imagine how much. Yeah, it's getting larger and larger every year. You think you have like a large sum, you're guaranteed to rank. With 4,000 votes, you're not even guaranteed to rank.
Nope.
the crazy thing is like from what I heard, there's been over 3 million copies.
In the so in the first week, it's almost 3 million plus, I think.
I mean, there's gonna be some big numbers this year for everybody. Like, there's gonna like just the person who's getting in last at 80 or whatever, or I guess 100 now. It's gonna be like we're still gonna be like breaths coming out of our mouth in rapid succession because we're not gonna know how to deal with it.
You're last place. You have 10,000 people who bought or who voted for you, but no, not people, maybe some one person. But you have 10,000 buys, and it's like not enough. You know, you're not even close. It's just insanity. I think we'll get to her later, but Nozawa Rena on her stream told it's like you need 20,000 votes to rank.
Yeah, at least.
Basically, at least. She calculated with numbers. I don't know what the numbers were in there.
I think last year it was about 15,000 actually.
Yeah, and you go up every year, so.
Yeah.
Just insanity, I would say. And we already saw the many boxes of people who were buying stuff, like this entire wall for one member. And of course, the next day you see them in the trash, all the recycling. And I've thought about this, and you think like, oh my god, but it's a CD. But think, this person maybe bought 100 of the same CD. Yeah, then it's like, it's a waste to keep it there, so it goes at least into recycling. I'm still having doubts. It's like, is this still the right way to do this? On the count, why not make it like a booster pack? Like, you can buy the Sousenkyo booster pack. You have the Sousenkyo ticket, the handshake ticket, and like the random picture for like another such amount. Why not do that instead of, you know, adding a CD in there, adding some materials, you know, that the artist made, you know, with love and stuff like that.
But would it still count as a CD sale though, or a song sale?
That's the whole reason.
Yeah, no,
it doesn't count as a CD sale.
But I wonder, do people actually take the Sousenkyo CD seriously? Because, oh my god, it charted #1 at the Oricon chart. It's like, yeah, but you know it's the voting CD. It's not because of the music. And you think that #2 and #3 are like actual artists who got that many sales, not because of a handshake ticket, but because of the actual music on there.
You know what though? Like, just from being here, reputation's everything here. It's everything. And I gotta be honest, like, you know, Japan, like AKB has a reputation of doing this, and they do it well. And you know what? I don't think we should like detract from AKB's genius marketing technique to do this. You know, the other real artists, I mean, they weren't smart enough to think to do this. AKB was, and I think he should forever be honored for doing that. And yes, there does seem like there could be a better way, a much better way, but I just don't know what that's going to be without actually counting the CD.
It feels outdated to me, because if you want results, you can still do that. Just like you have so many card game shops in Akihabara for one. Like, just make it like what I'm saying, like a booster pack. You buy it. Oh, it's like randomized a member in there. You have a voting ticket, and you have that. So people buy booster boxes, and you can sell, like, we've sold that many booster boxes to these people. And that way the materials you make for the CD don't, you know, cost a little less. I don't know what the material costs for a CD nowadays. But it also feels like I'm glad you get the recycling event, that the people are, you know, just not throwing them away. It gets recycled, gets renewed for under that site. So it doesn't hurt that much, I would say. But I feel like it's unnecessary adding, or just try another new way, a more, even though it's recycling, a more environmental friendly way, I would say. So I would think, what's wrong with booster packs?
Well, exactly what we just said. They don't count as CD sales. That's the whole reason why they do this.
Yeah, but if it's purely for the number of CD sales, then just make it booster sales. It's like, hey, we sold 5 million boosters. That's also a good number to brag about.
Oricon doesn't count like that.
Oricon doesn't give a crap about that. That's the problem. You want to dominate Oricon. And honestly, again, it comes down to what I just said, reputation. If you let that go, I mean, even, you know what's weird though, is AKB would still do well on Oricon even if they didn't do this. Yeah. Because they're non voting CDs still. I mean, they still chart, they still rank pretty high all the time. True. So it is interesting that they would need to do that. But I would say, like, overall, I think there is a smarter way. They just haven't figured out that smart way yet. But I think Oricon should make an exception. I personally feel like...
How about this then? How about making it both? So you still have the CD version, but you sell that for 1,600 yen. And then also have the booster version. In the booster version, you don't have a handshake ticket. You just have a voting ticket and a randomized picture. But you sell it for a little cheaper.
No, you don't even need to do that. Here's my suggestion. Here's my solution, because I've actually thought about this for a long time. It's real simple. It's the simplest solution. Again, since you guys are listening at AKS, you can steal my idea. It's cool. I just want like a penny off all these, okay? Just give me 1 penny per thing, and I'm good. But okay, here's the thing. When you order your CD, you have the option to click that you don't want the CD included. So it still counts as a sale, but they're not shipping you an actual physical CD. But you are technically selling a CD. You're just saying you can keep the CD, AKS. I don't need it shipped. So in other words, once the CD is purchased, boom, goes to Oricon, thank you very much. Then you choose the option after that, I do not want the CD shipped to me. Boom, done deal. They don't even have to make them.
Like a digital version or something. Or
No, because digital doesn't count.
No.
Doesn't count. You do exactly what I said. Listen to me. You make you sell the CD. You get the ticket scan. You get the scan sale. Boom, done. And then that goes to Oricon. You get that. But you can choose if you want CD or
exclude
not.
CD like that. It's
like let's say you order 100. You can say there'll be a box. How many of these do you actually want us to ship you? 1. Okay, cool. And then it still counts. They just don't technically make the CD. See my point?
Yeah.
Thank you, AKS. You can use my idea.
That could be a very good option. We'll see. Hopefully they'll change in the future. Yeah. Anyway, after that whole setup, so with all these votes, last year was 435,000 or something, or sort of 454,000, I think, something like that. Do you think they'll pass it easily, the number 1, or will it be more spread out to get a bigger number than last year, but not the number 1 with number 2 has that many difference of votes?
Do you mean the difference between what Mayu got in votes, Sashi got in
votes?
Yeah,
Sashi got 400 and almost 450,000 or something like that. So
400, no, 200. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait.
What? I think it was 200 something, right?
Yeah,
it was 240.
Yeah, 240 something.
Oh, really? Wasn't? I thought it was 400,000, something like that. Almost like 500,000.
What, for Sashi? No. I think you got a little.
That's just under a quarter of a million, I think.
Yeah.
Quarter of a million. Okay. Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe this year they'll get 450,000.
That I don't think.
Nah, but
No.
I think they'll break Sashi's record, but I don't think they'll surpass the 300,000 mark.
I don't think they will break Sashi's record.
Hmm.
I think it's very difficult to break 160k. I don't see that happening. The only one I maybe see happening is Jurina, because Sakura did not break 100k last year. She also didn't get 90.
This year, though, you have those 250,000 votes going to someone else, probably, if that person is still a fan, or I don't know.
No.
You don't know in this situation.
You know what? I again, this is the big argument or not argument, but this is the one of the big question marks, right? Of this whole Sousenkyo. You guys would agree, like, where are these votes going to go, if they go anywhere? And will we see an unbelievably large number for who gets the top spot and even maybe the second spot? Or, as Colin said, will Sashi's record stay? Now, I personally think for Jurina, it's not going to be enough to win the Sousenkyo. I want her to win, but it's not a sure thing, as we see. Ogi's already swung her haymaker and knocked Jurina on the floor already. But that could just be NGT fans screwing up again, doing all their votes now and not waiting. And this could be Nagoya thinking, you go ahead, NGT, you little acolytes. We our guess.
We still have more rice lands that we can sell. So
you might have some, but Nagoya's got Nagoya. They got Nagoya Pride, and you can't count that out.
Pride, you got Wrestling Pride, so yeah.
You got Wrestling, you got Kenny, but I don't know, but we'll get to that. But here's the thing. I think Jurina, for her to feel like this is a real win, because think about it, the Queen she's not running against the Queen. No. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it'd be like, the number 1 team in basketball for 5 years and you don't beat them because they're not playing. But if she wins, she needs to win by like 500k, or you're not even that. Just beat Sashi's record. Yeah. And then I think it'll be more like, and if we don't count the inflation, like Nozawa Rena was kind of telling us about with the 20k, to be just in. I I think if we don't count that, if she like this monster number, this 500K, which at 3 million sold first week, we could see it. We could see it.
Yeah.
I think she would actually feel like she won something nobody else has done, and that would make this super special. And I think it would earn Sashi a good like double take. Like, oh, I thought I was cool by 250 and 240. You just doubled that, woman. You go because you just crushed us all.
I do think because of what the results is from the prelims that she is not guaranteed right now. It's still, you know, she's
not at all.
No.
she still has the feeling if she wins, it's still a victory. You know, that's like I finally won. But I do agree if she wants to be like set in the record books, not be like an afterthought because of the other members who are not participating, then yeah, this number needs to be insanity. This needs to be a new record to, you know, be certified like, yes, we do believe that Junia is earning this spot for real, not just because some leftovers or something like that. Yeah. But
we are getting a bit.
Go ahead.
Are getting a bit ahead of ourselves because we were still at like Katarina at 112. Now
Yeah, but it's just number one is always to talk about, so we'll just throw it in there. What I do want to know, guys, did you? Well, Derek, you're the easiest now to get CDs because you live in the country. But for us Dutch guys right now, did you guys already order your CDs? And where did you order your CDs? I am wondering.
I bought 3 CDs from Bouye, and I bought 2 codes from eBay.
Right?
Bouye or Bouye. And I ordered 2 codes from eBay, so 5 votes in total.
Okay. Colin, did you order anything?
I bought, I believe, 8 CDs from Bouye, 6 from CD Japan, and from someone on Stage 48, the Big C. People maybe know that person.
Oh yeah.
I bought 10 votes. Out of all, I've received all my Buji CDs, all those 8. From CD Japan, I'm still missing 2. And from the Big C, I haven't heard anything, but I was a bit later to the party. And total, I have now 5 votes, 4 physical ones and 1 from Buji.
Yeah.
And I haven't.
So GinoZX and I ordered also, and we ordered from Buyee as well. It's by the way, it's Buyee, so it's Buyee. And I gotta say, I'm so happy with that. CD Japan is amazing, but with Buyee, it shows that the currency you're in the country. Plus, you have more options to order it. The shipping is different. The voting tickets get sent to you by email. That's just a lot faster, and it was very, very much appreciated to this way of acting. I don't know if we got CDs yet, but still, they're on their way.
Well, like I said, I've only received 1 Buji vote so far, and I ordered those ones first, those 8, and I haven't heard anything from the other 7.
But you get it via email, right?
Yeah, via email. I check every day under every tab. I have only so far gotten 1 vote. CD Japan, I purchased a week afterwards. I've so far gotten 4 of them and 4 votes. I'm still waiting on 2 because I ordered those the week afterwards. But I'm waiting until that judgment, until I have received everything, because I want to wait until I have every, what was it now, 24 of my votes in total, to use them. I'm waiting. I can't say that I'm favoring Bouye over CD Japan yet.
Okay.
Sorry, someone's in the way.
Oh, no problem, man. So I don't even know. Maybe the next time, if I have everything, I can say what I want. What my opinion is on that. I haven't gotten everything yet.
Okay. Well, Derek, how many did you buy currently?
Currently, I have not. That was one of the things I was planning to do this week. It's been a very busy week, and like last week, I was super busy. Which, by the way, sorry I wasn't here. Just so busy. But yeah, I want to get at least 100, maybe 2. But it's like, I don't know, because like living here has been really kind of heavy on the wallet, you know. But maybe I'll do 100 for Tani. I don't know, because I really want her to rank, and not just rank, but like get something special. I still feel bad about last year. I could have got those extra 15 or whatever.
100. That's a lot of money.
It is, but it's. I've been saving all year for it. You know, Tani's like, you know, she's worth it. So.
Yeah, she's still fighting. She's getting ready in there. But I believe we'll get to her though. So we're counting down still from 120 to 100.
Yep.
One more name I saw in there was Machalin.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
So happy.
Yes.
Machalin.
It's a good start. I don't think we're done yet with Machalin.
Oh no, not by a long shot. Not by a long shot.
And at 101, I've Cherpan Ariku with 4,315 votes. That's insane.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Also insane.
Yeah.
Also a nice surprise.
Oh boy, my computer.
I think for Chiprang to rank over Renachi and Tomonagi Mio is pretty crazy. And I mean, again, this is prelims. Everybody on prelims, you know, we can't take this. I don't want to say too seriously, but like it's more like, oh, people are gonna be like, oh, really? Oh, Chiprang's ranking over Renachi? Don't think so. All the Renachi fans are gonna be like, boom, 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 boom. Tomonagi has a ton of fans, so I'm surprised she got that low. But you know, it's I don't. But then again, it's Thailand. It's you know the whole country might be after. Although we did have some of our fans who are very smart in the comments mention stuff about how like the translation or the between like what it costs to buy CDs and stuff. It's not
like currency.
This is the currency.
It's not
favorable.
Like we can't expect it to be as high of a thing as their video views, I guess. But we'll see.
Yeah, so that's why we also heard something with NGT has like an OP way of getting votes, like an easier way or cheaper way. So that's why they have so many votes. Was that the idea or just as a rumor?
I haven't heard anything.
I think with mobile thing it's cheaper or something like that. I heard something.
Mobile,
That's like nothing. That's like change for it.
Yeah, so that's why they got so many votes, because they got that system out there. Yeah, 120 to 101. So, any other name we want to mention? I see Murakawa Bibian at 109.
Yeah, also surprising.
Yes, she's getting there. The next generation ace for NMB, Yamamoto Ayaka, is already in.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah,
106, yeah.
Nice. That was surprising. I want to say that real quickly about Vivian. Wasn't she like the winner of the yearly prediction thing that they do on AK Bingo?
Oh, the number one. Yeah,
the lucky girl.
So lucky girl. So we might see her do a pretty massive jump if we believe that. I think, and I know Vivian deserves it. She's one of the most electric and like awesome girls. Like when I saw her at Tokyo Idol Fest last year, she was the one like kept my whole attention when HKT played. Like I couldn't pay attention to anyone else. Like Vivian just demands your attention. So it'd be a shame if she stays lurking in these lower ranks. But that would be it.
Okay, then let's move on then to 100 till 84, I believe.
81.
81. Oh.
Oh, wait, hold on, sorry. Before we do that, Aramaki Misaki, what do we know about her?
Oh, she won the Junkan.
Right, and look where she's at. Like, crazy.
Well, almost 4,000 votes. It's insanity. I'm really telling you, it's just insane. Okay, 100 to 81. Let's see if I'm going to use. I see Yamada Nanami.
Yep.
Yes,
4,308 votes. Can't believe that when I did this show, like episode 1, we went through the entire list. Like that's insane. Yeah. We took 3 parts just to do this. It's just If you want to see the full list, it's probably somewhere online. And well, I'm looking now currently at jshowbiz.com, where its entirety is on there, so you can check it out if your name has not been announced during this show. Let's see.
I got a lot to say about this one.
Yeah, at 94 we have Hiwatashi Yui.
Yeah,
She's been a little underground lately. Normally she watched a lot of AK Bingo, other parts, and now I feel like she's in the back more on that side.
Yeah, I remember seeing more of her in the autumn from last year, not so much this year. Can't really remember seeing her that much this year. So yeah, you're right. I think you are.
Okay, let's go. This is gonna be insanity. The first 4, I think, these people. So this is funny. At number 91, we have Matsumura Kaori with 4,879 votes, and then at number 90, we have Tani Marika with 4,934 votes.
Yes.
All right, Derek, what do you think when these two are very close to close again? They've been Senbatsu members as well.
There was a lot of talk about this being like a fixed thing because of that, because like people were like, there's no freaking way that these two girls who, you know, have been together in like Variety and basically are SKE like Variety members right next to each other. But I would argue that like a lot of their fans cross over a lot. Like I could easily see myself voting for Kaotan as much as I would for Tani, because after meeting both, and particularly Kaotan, I mean, you can gravitate towards her, but I think if you're a fan of girls like Kaotan, you're definitely a fan of Tani. You know what I mean? So I would say their vote count can be explained to be so similar because of the fact that I think their fans probably voted for both of them. However, yeah, I mean, Tani at 90 is not good. She was in the 50s last year, and around there, I believe. And you know, this is definitely devastating to see for me, but doesn't mean she's going to stay there. I just think her fans have waned in recent years, and I think like she continues to go like down instead of up. So if she ends up around this or doesn't rank at all, that's going to be truly destructive for her. I'm pretty sure she'll graduate, or she'll give it one more year and be like, screw it. Kaotan, on the other hand, she's old enough. It doesn't matter. Like if she graduates, like I don't think she cares one way or the other. It would be, but so many of us had Kaotan on our Senbatsu list.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the interesting part. Will she get there? Same with like Renachi. Like I had Renachi there too. I think we all did. And could they jump that high? That's the question.
Okay.
I mean, one person did not rank this year so far in the prelims, and that happened the last year as well. And she ranked in at number 19, and that is Minigishi Minami. That was someone I wanted to bring up because she did not rank in prelims this year.
Yeah.
Also last year she ranked 19.
Well, look at Tani.
That worried me.
Yeah, you know, it worried me too. Like Tani, her first year like ranking, she ended up in like the 20s. Yeah. So it was like, you know, that was like one of the most massive jumps ever, like in the history of Sousenkyo at that time. Now, last year, that got destroyed by a bunch of
Takamina
girls.
going like, Tani!
Tani!
That was the weird jump on that side.
It was.
I'm also seeing at number 89, Matsuoka, well, it's 88 actually, because it's Matsuoka Natsumi and Oda Erina with 4,979 votes exactly.
Oh yeah.
I'm seeing that also jump. It's still way too early to see that.
Yeah.
Oda Erina as well. I want her to rank higher. I think.
Yeah. Oda is going to jump. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, higher, much higher.
But then you have something even more interesting too. Again, this was a weird like ranking like section, because then 83 you have Mahoho, and then you have Okapa at 84.
Yeah. Which
was so weird. Again, these are girls like, well, Maho I don't have in Senbatsu, but Okapa a lot of people did. Okapa, everybody was thinking, you know, that's just way too small of a vote count for her. But again, still early. NGT fans are freaking crazy, so I'm sure that won't stay that way.
You could say the same thing about Furuhata now at 82.
Yeah.
Senbatsu last year, 14.
Like what? Like I thought I thought last year she became the staple SKE Senbatsu girl.
What
I really did, because you know.
Yeah, what I really liked with Furuhata now, she was on Twitter. She retweeted like a fan-made Sousenkyo commercial or something, like an English version.
Cool.
And I'm gonna say on that, it's still not worrisome that she'll be okay on that side. But this year, with the international stuff, I think it's so strongly, because it's just a World Senbatsu, they've been emphasizing it really hard on World Senbatsu, but not only their own respective areas, but also like overseas. A lot more than they, like a lot of English talking. So Nozawa Rena said in the showroom as well, she's like doing some stuff behind scenes to get the English community more appealing over there and more helping for the
Yeah.
English community. Yeah, for those who don't know, Nozawa Rena did a showroom, and Colin and I were in that showroom and talking to her in English. She replied to a lot of things to us, even mentioning us on the stream as 48 Talk, Josh Bach, and The Slope.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Colin, and else?
No, those were the ends.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But also mentioning like a lot of things behind the scenes. Yeah, she's currently like talking with management about the internet stuff. She doesn't agree with how the site is treating, ticket holders, stuff on that, and some things she couldn't mention. But I think she did somewhat. So if you have a chance to watch that showroom, I say should. But the support to English fans or English-speaking fans is getting better and better by the minute. But again, what we're saying. 2 steps back, 1 step forward, I think.
Yeah.
Still, it's getting there slowly.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Maybe, hopefully. We'll see.
The thing is though about if we're looking at for example this list and everything, again, prelims, we this isn't the final ranking. Final ranking, that's going to be really interesting to see where everyone ranks then. But just for a good pace, a placeholder of where we can expect these girls to rank, Vierhata now, to me, she's going to replace Churi as the Senbatsu girl for SKE. She's not quite, I think, the she's not one of the Jurinas at that level, but she's definitely a Churi level or a Kaotan level, because Kaotan and Churi are both, I mean, they're so old at this point. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but they're so old at this point that we can pretty much expect them to announce graduation anytime soon. And if we'll see where Churi is in the next thing we talk about, but it's they're gone. So now it was to me the successor for SK.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Do you guys agree or no?
Yeah, no, totally agree actually.
Yeah. So
she is mature, maybe not. I would say calm, cool, and collected.
Yes,
which is
perfect.
Which is why I love her.
What they call cool beauty on that side.
Yeah. Too. Because she did a showroom after where she ranked, and for someone from 14, I think, to 82 now in the prelims, she was okay. She is very, how to say, she isn't one to show a heavy reaction like that, cool beauty.
Yeah.
Someone even someone like Mutotomu, even though she ranked still she is also someone who's cool, not showing heavy emotions, if you know what I mean.
Well,
so,
we'll get to her later.
Yeah, we'll get to her.
I think I have something to talk about.
There's so many girls. Oh.
And then at 80, Jo Eriko. There's also a good question that's is that a good rank for her? It's still very early. And then we're just going into Crazy Town, just coming up.
Yep. Oh boy.
I think now from 79 till what is the next up for Undergirls? That's 79
65
till 65. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a few names. Mogi Shinobu at 79, Koji Mamako at 87 or 78.
78.
And let's see, Nishikawa Rei, Komiyama Haruka at 74.
Oh, my heart.
Tanaka Natsumi at 72. And the Jonishi Rei at 67. It's just.
Mayoshi at 66. Hi.
Yeah, and Sasaki Yukari had 66.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
this, I am seeing Senbatsu members, easy Senbatsu members, at those positions.
Upcoming girls, yeah.
Yeah.
It's if their fan base is maybe sleeping, or they're they don't have their votes yet, or
Wake up! Wake up!
So what is the deal with this? Do you think?
I don't know.
Well,
I just hope it's slow starter, man. I just hope.
Me too.
Yeah. I think it's just you're in a big race, and you're the car that's just kind of gliding until the last few laps, and I think that's a lot of the strategy this year. But also too, I can at least say for one person, for for Kojimako, it's real simple. Yayo just hasn't quite got around to doing his 3,000 to 4,000 votes for her yet.
Yeah.
So he's a little busy right now.
Yeah, he's busy shaking her hand and taking pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, on that photo with the happy birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just on the left going
Yeah. Realistically, where's Waldo? Where's he?
Yeah.
and Komi, sorry about that, DX. I know that's your girl. Like, it hurt me too to see that.
Oh, wake up, Fanbase, wake up.
Yeah.
It broke me too. I was like, oh, Komi, no.
Well, she was disappointed, but you could clearly tell she's like, it's the prelims. It's fine.
It's the prelims.
It's that's what we gotta remind. You have 2 weeks to vote, and this was on day 1. I think there's still time enough. So.
In the first 24 hours, I mean, anything can happen.
You know, you buy the CD, you pack them out, you get the tickets. Like you have 200 tickets. You're like, oh man, do I really have to insert them all now? It's like, oh,
yeah.
I'll do that tomorrow.
Like I said, I'm waiting.
Yeah, so you don't know. There's still 2 weeks time to fill this in.
Yeah.
But always a little bit scary to see that very low compared to some others. Yeah.
Although Mogi though, she kind of doesn't seem to ever have luck in these things. Am I right on that? Like,
true.
Like,
yeah.
I don't think she's ever. So I think for like Komiharu, it means a lot more. I mean, I think I could see her taking it real hard. Kojimako also. I think if she doesn't get in Senbatsu this year, she's just probably gonna throw her hands up and be like, "I give up." Same with Komi. Komi threatened to quit. You know what? Like 2 years ago, she was like, she's like, "If I don't rank, I'm quitting." And it's just like. She might actually do it now. She might be like,
no, she knows. Komi is currently right now like, no, I'm doing stuff. Yeah. I'm captain.
She's the captain.
I hope.
She's the Instagram queen of AKB48. It's
true.
I think she matured on that side, so that's why we'll see her rank a lot higher.
I
hope so.
Let's move on then for some other names. I'm looking now. I see AKB Rin at 61.
Oh, after seeing Myoshi a bit low, Komi a bit low, Tani a bit low, and then AKB Rin 61, I was like, okay, I take it. I'm happy again. I was quite happy. I hope she ranks high.
Oda Ayaka at 57.
Ikumi, man. Ikumi on 60. Dude.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Nakano Ikumi it's also interesting with 6,386 votes. Just I'm really confused with this list. I think the prelims were every year is crazy with some points, but I think this whole list is just backwards, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's Takino Yumiko at 53.
Yeah.
6,650 votes for the STU girl.
Yeah. That's not even the most surprising STU member to rank that high.
No, there's also someone coming up, but just under a little votes with Oguri Yui at 49. 6,727 votes.
Don't forget the first 16 Gen member. The second, no? The first 16 Gen member. The second,
Just
Mochi Mizuki.
Still, look at these votes. We're just getting so high, and we're not even at the undergirls yet. So
Oguri and Yui and Takano, they're gonna rank deep because I think if you're ranking in prelims around the 50s, you're gonna get much, I think, higher. Like I think we're gonna see a lot of the big names here go down, like Yui and Nakai Rika. I have a feeling like these girls are gonna rank pretty hard. But I think at the same time, again, like you said, Rob, this list is crazy. So. It's also possible, we could see music rank over Yui. Like at this point, I mean, who knows,
Anything can happen. You'll also be like the burst you have in the day 1 prelims. Sometimes members, that's the burst they want. That's it. So the next 2 weeks, no one else voted, and it's like they'll drop. I'm seeing just if we continue, it's like I see Shibuya Nagisa at 48, Nakai Rika at 46 with 6,942 votes. Let's see, Fukushi now.
Yoshida
Akari. Yeah.
Shiroma Miru.
At 39, it's like 8,000 votes. It's a good start, hopefully.
And I believe she wasn't the highest ranking NMB member. There was one that ranked higher.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's coming up.
It's coming up, yeah.
Crazy. Just crazy.
Kawamoto Saya at 38. Kurono Narumi at 37. That's surprising. That's someone I see. That's the burst. I see that's like the entire fan base been there, and I don't see her going up much.
Yeah.
She was the highest ranking Team 8 member last year, This time she's the second highest
Highest,
because there's
yeah.
also someone coming up. But wasn't she the center for Nonju no? Or am I misremembering?
Oh, that's Ikumin, I think.
That's Ikumin, I think, yeah.
Uh-oh. Colin, you still there?
Oh,
boy.
did he disappear?
Yeah, I think his froze.
He froze up.
Ah, Colin!
No!
Colin!
Okay,
No,
well,
but-
hopefully you come back in a moment.
Yeah.
My computer's also being a little bit bitchy.
He's going crazy.
Okay, Colin! You're back!
Hello?
Yeah, hello!
Oh, I heard you. I was hearing you.
Yeah, it was frozen. Go
okay,
ahead.
what was it? I forgot.
No.
Well, Ikumin is, I think...
Ikumin is center.
y-
Ikumin.
yeah. Okay, then forget what I was saying about that. Kurano high. Not surprised. I see her rank higher. I could see her overrank Ogura Yuri. I like Yuri, but I'm not voting for her. I don't. I think she will rank higher next year. But I think that the majority is behind Narumi so far because there's someone else
So
that
far.
made me happier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking at now number 34, and I wonder how is this possible?
I don't find that surprising.
Goto Moe?
No, I think that she is what we can consider an upcoming ace. I think
Yeah.
give her 2 years and she'll be.
She's been in the
Yeah,
group
that's
for a
Up
long
front.
time, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's. How old is she? I'm going to look.
Well, still young, but it's more. She's been with the group a while.
She. I think she is 16 because I believe she is the same age as Yabuki Nako.
No, she just turned 17 last
Oh,
month.
Yeah.
oh yeah. Then.
Well,
She's
But she
then
still
older.
got a lot of time left, and she was actually a draft member, so they always have a harder time if you compare it to the
Yeah.
regular members. So,
Yeah, and well, I think the whole AK Bingo debacle helped.
yep, true that.
Oh yeah. With Hinana.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah,
I see her rank high.
I see at number. Where am I? Okay, 33,
34.
Kitagawa Ryoha.
Yes.
33,
And then-
yeah.
Okay, and now we're getting to. Okay, so from now on, the top 32 list, Undergirl still Senbatsu. Let's go through all the names and let's
Sure.
do an agree, or it's like, does this position fill her? Say yes, or does she'll drop? Will she stay or drop?
Okay, yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
Okay.
No, it's like, what do you call it when you go up the scale or something?
Increase.
Increase or decrease?
Increase.
Well, that's a nice word, but I want to say drop, stay, or
Yeah, decrease.
climb.
Say.
Climb. There we go. That's the word I want to
Climb.
say.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Climb. Climbing.
Okay.
Climbing high.
Climbing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go. At number 32, Ota Yuri with 8,746 votes.
I think she'll go up. Up.
Yeah.
Up.
To
Climb?
climb?
Yeah.
Up.
Everybody says up. Okay. I'll think.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah. Okay. I think that will be
Easy.
there. At
Yeah.
number
Upcoming. Yeah.
at number 31, Obamina, 8,812 votes.
A bit
I
higher.
see
A
her.
bit higher. A bit higher.
I see her higher.
A bit,
Not
yeah, a bit
super,
higher,
but-
but
Not that much. I think she'll be around middle of the. I'd say.
Yeah.
I think she's destined to be an undergirl for the rest of
Yeah.
her life.
Probably.
Like Churi, if you look at Churi, like Churi's undergirl track record was insane for a long time, and then now she was in Senbatsu, then she was undergirls. I think Oba, like Minaru's definitely like the successor to that as well. But
Yeah.
also I think I'm gonna say she's getting older too.
Yeah,
So
she's
I just-
still
I-
from the
yeah.
she's still from the 9th gen, the golden
9th gen.
gen.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
So she's undergirls all the way, and
Mhm.
I don't think she'll ever get past that.
Okay. Number 30, Takeuchi Saki with 8,958 votes.
I
Stay
don't
or
know much.
down?
I
so
don't know
can't
much
say.
about her.
I
so-
think drop. I think that's.
I think drop,
Yeah, same here.
Okay. At number 29, Nishimura Nanako at 9,057 votes.
I hope she stays.
Sorry,
but,
Flores.
Drop.
I don't.
Hmm.
Probably.
I
Probably,
think
yeah.
that's a drop. We remember
Drop.
there are some names, big names at number 70 spot and something like that. So
Yeah.
they need to get that position as well. So you see a lot of people going to drop. Where was I? Number 28,
28.
Kato
Yeah.
Yuka with 9,179 votes. Drop for me.
Maybe that place. Maybe that place.
I'll
You,
stay.
you think stay? Okay.
She was the center,
Yeah.
I believe, last year. So maybe a little bit of an. A little bit.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Okay, number 27, Onishi Momoka.
Oh my god,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, what?
Yeah, same.
Oh,
9,481 votes.
Coming.
Yep.
I
that
didn't
shows.
either. She's
She
coming.
didn't see it coming either.
Yep.
Oh, pleasant surprise. This is
Yeah.
one of those pleasant surprises so far.
I'm
I think
hoping,
she-
hoping stay.
Yeah, same.
Me too. It's like,
Same.
yeah, I want her to rank this high.
Well,
It's
Derek,
like,
what do you think about this one?
You know, I'm not really a fan of hers. Either way, I could care less, to be honest. She's not somebody on my radar. She may be in the future. She isn't at this point. So for me, I'm indifferent to her ranking. I think if anything, she'll stay or drop.
Okay. Number 26, Tashima Meru. 9,627 votes.
Very happy about this.
Yeah,
I think
same.
she deserves it. She's
think she's
extremely
nice.
smart. She's something
I think
different.
so.
yeah.
You know, it's not that. It's I just hope her fans really understand how special she is. She's one of the good ones, and I think like she deserves a much higher rank than this. Although 26 is still good, but I think like maybe we should finally put this girl in like a Senbatsu spot or close to that. You know what I'm saying? Like she's awesome. And let's not forget,
True.
she was the original HKT center when HKT started.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
but
Yeah.
what do we think will happen?
I think she will drop.
I hope she stays.
Again, I hope she stays. She will drop.
Yeah.
She'll drop. I think her fans will fail her. I hate
Yeah.
to say it, but
Number 25, Nike Kokoro. 9,647 votes.
The highest ranked NMB member so far. I
Drop.
got no clue who she is.
Drop.
I see her drop. I don't know her. I think she drops. Highest ranking member NMB so far, above Shiroma Miru, Akari. What?
Yeah.
Wow. Please tell us more about her.
Yeah.
I saw her live when I was in Nagoya, and I don't remember anything.
I'm curious about her first Kokoro, because Kokoro means I think heart in
Yeah,
Japanese.
yeah.
So I'm wondering if it's like spelled the same with her name. If there's anybody out there that understands, like knows kanji, hiragana, katakana, and can say for definite if it's purposely like that, or you know, I'd be curious to know that.
I'm gonna look her up. Maybe well, that's a good thing actually. Then maybe I'll remember. Like, oh yeah, now I know who it is. Should be
Yeah,
memorable
so
with a good name like Kokoro.
Yeah, Kokoro's a pretty cool name. So I you know, to be called that, you know, I don't know, very cool. So
Number 24,
Oh,
Megu.
Megu
oh my
time!
heart. Oh my heart. Yes.
Taniguchi Megu. Oh my god, with
Yes.
9,679 votes. That was
Yes.
so surprising.
That is my next Oshi. I'm so happy. She is wonderful.
I watched her reaction to Showroom, and she was just so surprised. She was like, "Hey."
see, this is
Wow.
why I personally think I'm a genius, because geniuses see things people can't. I had her ranking deep like 2 years ago, and everybody was like, "Ah, oh, Megaton, she's not gonna do it." Now look, like I honestly think she's in Senbatsu this year. I think at 24, she's sitting comfortable.
Hey.
You know, double or triple those votes, and she's in. You know what I mean? And not just in, but she'll be in comfortably.
Hey, my
So-
list, she's on there. So
Yeah, true.
I want to see her up.
Next year, yeah.
Me too.
I predicted next year to be in Senbatsu, so might be a bit early.
Yeah,
So,
Mm.
I can see that happening.
Nah, I think she got it. I think she has a real. She has all the momentum in the world going for her right now, because for a while we hadn't heard from her. You know, she was kind of taking second seat. I mean, when AKB48 got their new host, she was like front and center with her stare, and then
True.
you know
Yeah,
she
true.
did Namosu in Thailand, and she got like a great response on that, and then nothing. Then we didn't hear anything. from Megaton
No,
for a long
wrestling.
time. Well, yeah,
And
wrestling,
wrestling.
too. But like now it's like, oh, let's not forget that Megaton's like one of the most beautiful members of AKB, one of the most talented. You know what I'm saying? Just amazing.
Yeah.
I think she's the ace of
She's
team
deserved.
Team A, but now she's Team B, right?
Yeah, she's Team
Yeah.
B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Sure.
good.
awesome.
Yahoo! At number
Saho.
23,
Oh,
yeah.
Iwatate
Wow.
Saho with 9,880 votes.
impressive.
That surprise.
Stay.
But I
I
say
say-
stay, but like
stay.
again, this is another girl destined to be in Undergirls for the rest of her life. Because like
Yeah.
she does well every Sousenkyo, I'd say for the most part. But then she either climb or she drops or she stays in like this like reserve seat. She's
in limbo. She's undergirl limbo.
She's in Undergirl limbo. I think she'll be stuck there forever. I don't know. And I don't really see like her appeal. I just don't. I mean, I just don't. So.
Oh.
I can agree with you there.
Okay. At number 22, we're breaking the 10,000 votes with 10,038 votes.
Yeah.
Honma Hinata.
She rise.
Okay.
Rise?
Also right. Yeah, no, Senbatsu easy.
Yeah, she rise.
Wait, where did I?
She was.
We all had
last
her
year.
in pretty much.
Oh yeah, I
like,
had her in 11. How could I forget?
Yeah. She rise.
I had her right at like 16 or 15, I think. So like, yeah, like Hinatan is.
What's the
Senbatsu.
appeal?
I don't get it because I don't really like.
I don't get it myself. But...
I'm trying
not
to
that I
think.
don't like her. I just don't see the appeal either.
I don't see the appeal. I really don't know why Honma Hinata is like. Oh yeah, that's the girl.
Maybe, maybe cutesy. Maybe because she's young, or AKS is like, oh she, or no, not AKS. Well, their management.
We had some of the NGT diehards in our like comment section kind of explain this to me, and I kind of got it, but I kind of didn't. But it was more like Hinatan has like, if you like her, you really like her. It's not like it's not a casual like. It's like obsessive like. Now, so I think that's why I don't get her, because I just can't even get to a casual like of her. So it's just, I think she demands that. But again, I've heard handshake wise, when you meet her, she's extremely kind. So maybe that has something to do with it. But I don't know. I honestly don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, this one is definitely a rise for me. At number 21, Yokoyama Yui, 10,296 votes.
Yokoyama Yuki.
Yeah. Yui-han.
You said Yui.
Yeah, Yokoyama Yui, right? Did I say Yuki? Did I get it wrong?
It's Yuki.
I forgot.
No, it's
Anyway.
Yokoyama Yui, right?
Yeah, she ranked on 21.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So sorry, Jay Shobaz has it spelled wrong on here. It's Yokoyama Yuki. He said.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, the Sokantaku at number 21.
Yeah, she rise.
She'll definitely rise. I'll see
Oh,
her top 5.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't know about top
you disagree
5,
with me
guys.
on your
Come
blog.
on.
I know, but I see.
Come on, guys.
See it.
No.
I hope.
At least
Anyone's
least Kami 7 for her.
Yeah.
Kami 7, yes, I can see that, but I think the battle for those 5 spots. No, it's stuck.
Force 4 decided.
I don't know, because like with the big hitters like Yukira, Sayane, Sashi, they're all out. Like, who knows? Honestly, who the heck knows? Maybe Yuion will take it all. Wouldn't that be crazy?
I'll blow just a casket. I'll be happy, but we know someone who'll go. I think he'll be running around at Animecon going crazy, like
I run behind him. 21 is my lucky number, so I expect him to rank definitely number 7. I want to, and it will, because I say so.
Next one though.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yamada Noe from NGT48 with 10,300 votes. I find her funny. I hate when she cries. Sometimes her voice is slightly annoying.
For me,
do you think the NGT fans are like, okay, let's see. All right, Yamada Noe this year. Because last year was a Kenkyusei who was in the top list, and now it's Yamada Noe. I'm expecting a huge drop.
Me too.
No, look, after meeting her, I don't have the best opinion of her because of how she ignored me. But I will say this: it's her charm. She was giving like a Kami reaction to the fan in front of me, so in that sense, it's like, oh, you're kind of cool for doing that, even though you ignored me, but you were giving that fan like the Kamiest, like the best reaction. So I can see if you were that fan, you're gonna go home and buy 50 CDs and vote for her. So she can inspire you, and I think that might be the turn. Like, because I think like some of these girls on this list, they're experts at the handshakes, and I think for that reason they pull in people that go to the handshakes and buy. They're used to buying CDs for handshakes, so they have a lot of pull power. Versus some of these other girls may not have that, but they have other reasons why we'd vote for them. I think Nelly's going to surprise us, but I actually agree with you. I think she'll drop. I don't think she can last the competition in front of her. I think it's just too big.
There's not enough room for other members who should be in that list.
There just isn't. There just isn't.
All right, number 19, Nakamura Ayuka with 10,531 votes.
Surprise. Who is this?
That's
NGT member.
Another NGT member, yeah.
Yeah. If I had to pick a favorite from NGT, that's my favorite NGT member.
You can't beat Mahon.
Don't let me go there. Don't make me go there. You will hate me. Okay, must I say it? I don't think that Mahon is that pretty. Hate me. I'm sorry.
Well, you do have you do have glasses, so I'm not gonna say you have perfect 2020 vision.
No, listen.
Maybe I just have good taste. I have good taste.
No. Oh, okay. Now listen. We don't even need to go there. Call it.
Okay, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Listen, my friend. You have glasses. I'm not gonna make fun of you for that because people I care about in life have glasses, and there's nothing wrong with glasses.
And I'm taller. Don't forget.
And you're like from the Netherlands where like everybody is giants, so I don't know if that counts, right? But here's
I always see myself as smaller than the rest. But
me too. I'm 6 feet, but so small in this country.
Yeah.
Right, but here's the thing, and here's my shot that's going to put you on your back. You weren't standing 3 inches in front of this girl twice. Sorry, I win.
No.
She is ridiculously hot. You're seeing her through videos and all. When this girl is like literally so close to me, our noses can touch, and she's doing her Mahon thing. Yeah, there's no. Sorry, you can't touch her.
Let's make her speak, because then I will surely fall over. Not because she's probably one of those members who's I don't like.
Okay. I do agree. Have you met Nakamura Ayuka, Derek?
I don't need to.
No. To be fair, if you
I saw her in a booth. I mean, does that count?
No, that's not the same comparison. So if you have ever again NGT events, you have to see Nakamura Ayuka and be like, I get it now. But okay, Colin, I'm just joshing you on that side, not Josh Box, but just joshing you on that side. I have a crush on Mahon because the first moment she was there, she has that very adult beauty to me, and just her speaking voice is very cutesy style, and the way she acts is very, I would say, childish. I would say, but it works for her, and she's a little bit of an airhead sometimes. Just she got that mascot bunny, and then she's like, "Look, it's a fan. Oh, it's so nice." Stuck in my hair.
Yeah.
So no worries, Colin. I do believe, but yeah, Mahon is my favorite. So let's say that on NGT side, and your favorite on NGT side is Nakamura Ayuka, and let's respect that. Right?
I like her voice. I want to say something. You said she was childish. If you remember the first episode I was on, I said I like mature girls.
Yeah.
I have proof. I like maturity.
But then again, me and you, Colin, like we like the total opposite of everything. Like you don't like EDM, I like EDM. So we really are total
8 out of 10
opposites.
times we disagree, or are on opposite.
Yeah, most of the time, but respectfully, of course. I mean, actually,
Sure.
I'm all for liking new girls in AKB48. So Nakamura Ayuka will be on my radar now for this reason alone. But honestly, like, I just gotta be honest. Like, Mahon's the kind of girl that made me watch a YouTube video of her just doing her introduction for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Or something, and I literally watched the whole thing because it was so funny. It was every single performance she did. Somebody looped her just doing
just a catchphrase for the entire year. It took 3 hours.
And
it was hysterical. It was so much fun.
It was amazing. I've never done that for so it's just she inspires me, and after meeting her, she has my NGT heart.
It's
very
like
happy to meet her.
she's very innocent, I would say. I think that also helps.
Yeah.
in the weirdest of ways. Yeah.
But
I mean,
she has some beauty moments. It's just like she's not ugly.
No, I'm not saying that. It's just that
Not for you.
First time I heard her was I heard.
Wait, 1 moment.
I did not like her voice. That was the first thing I heard. I was like, oh.
Well, I had that with Yamada Noe. That's like, oh
Yeah,
God.
That's my second.
Okay.
Sorry, Flores. He will kick my ass. Well, he can. I mean.
I love this.
Let's go to 18.
Yeah, let's go to 18. That was a very fun, nice little segment there. Still, next controversy, number 18. Muto Tomu with 10,617 votes.
Why controversy?
Her reaction was like, oh my god, it's like, I'm out for 1 year and I'm still just at this position. She couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Believe in a good way or a bad way, she couldn't believe.
I think at first she was like impressed, and then she was thinking about it, and she's like, oh no. She revealed on Showroom, and it was in the subtitles as well. She pains that she's very happy that she got this rank, this beautiful rank, but it pains her. Her sister did not rank, and that means last year votes majority were only for her sister because she didn't participate. And she know AKB is rivals, but she also wants to see her sister be happy. And we saw her cry actually, and Mutatomo rarely cries.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember what I said earlier about not really sure? Well, I saw it.
Yeah.
It was very, very sad that her sister didn't rank at all.
Yeah, that's Sousenkyo is sometimes just a bad time, you know, for some members, and we'll talk about that.
And it was that moment that I saw what I liked in Tomu. As an older brother myself, I can understand her, where she's coming from, as an older sister. I can totally get it. And personally, I was like, I totally get that. I can understand.
Yeah, I don't like Tomu at all, like not even a little. But like I have her ranked pretty deep in my list because I can't deny Tomu's fans, and I can't deny her pool power. And I was kind of touched by her reaction with Orin not ranking, and like she's, you know, because again I too am a sibling of, and I have younger siblings, and you know, it would touch me if you know, I'd feel a little sad for my younger brother, and then I'd probably laugh in his face, but it'd be like, you know, it'd be just like, I don't know, it was very mature of Tomu, I think, to show that. To not care about herself, but to do that. It made me respect her more than I did.
I always think the best of friends, even in family, is they always insult you in your face, but when it comes to government, it's like you always be protective and respect each other on that side.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no idea. Maybe.
Well, yeah. Well, I know. Actually, I don't know because I don't have that respect for my somewhat sibling who does not exist. Anyway, let's move on. That's a whole nother story for some other time.
Hey, 17.
Good calling. Tonica Miku with 10,859 votes. And, you know, honestly, we'll get to her later because Tonica Miku, when she was announced, I'm like, wait, last year she ranked higher than, you know, the Nakumiku sisters. Is Yabuki Nako not ranked? I was so afraid. I was like...
I was worried, actually.
Yeah. Really? No, I actually was worried because I know last year it was Tonica Miku getting higher for the first time.
Yeah.
And then the result in Yabuki Nako dropping, like a lot. And it was just, like, worried. When her name was announced, I'm like thinking, oh man, we didn't hear Yabuki Nako yet. It's like... But we have these positions, like, oh my god, there's a chance she's not ranked. I really had that moment that was a little scary on the side. But yeah, Colin, you were like, no, it's fine.
No, I'm not really a fan of those girls. Like I said, I like maturity. They are childish. Though I gotta be honest, Yabuki Nako, if I look at her, I'm like, yeah, I can see it. Personality and look-wise, I'm not surprised that she ranks higher than... sorry, I should forget her name.
Tonica Miku?
Yeah, Tonica Miku. I'm sorry, I apologize.
No. I think Tonica Miku and Yabuki Nako, they have very good personality. And they were, you know, what you said, stuck in that childish role. They're now getting older. There's now, like, several shoots, photo book shoots they're doing. And
Yeah.
I'm looking at them. It's like, oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
I think-
You grow older.
Yeah,
So
they grow up. Yeah.
I've just always seen Nako as the more popular one. Maybe that's because of me.
it's last year it was different. Like
Yeah, last year was different.
they go up. They change position on that sign. So,
Yeah.
but do we see a rise for Tonica Miku?
I think she'll be in Undergirls, I would say.
I think it dropped.
she'll be
Yeah,
there.
I can see it too.
I didn't have her on my Senbatsu list. I think HKT's power with the Nakumiku combi is like waning, if anything, because I think people keep trying to push them, and then it just doesn't happen. And for whatever reason, it fizzles out for either one of them. There is a chance Miku might do it, but I think again, considering who's next on these lists and the next couple people, it's just. I just can't. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. She has some diehard fans. I know one of her fans personally, and he's freaking diehard, and he buys CDs by the box loads for this girl. But I don't know. I just can't see it. I just can't. I don't know. Not gonna happen this year.
Okay.
I'm same with
Yeah. So she's the center for the Undergirls.
Mhm.
What we're now going through is the Day 1
Senbatsu.
prelims Senbatsu, starting at number 16. Obata Yuna, 10,963 votes.
The next generation
Wow.
SKE ace.
Yeah.
Supposed to be.
Mm.
Yeah.
I am seeing
I
a
don't
drop.
like her.
I'm seeing
I
a
don't
drop.
know if-
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say it too. I don't see a rank Senbatsu because she
No,
was.
I think she'll be Undergirls, I would say.
Yeah,
think she'll be Undergirls.
I see that happening. She has been getting a major push. I can see it. Undergirls it is.
Yeah, I think she's an undergirl. I don't like her, so I've never liked her. I don't see anything of value in her. So I think good luck. If she gets undergirls, great. But I could care less. I actually hope she's next girls because I think there's so many other girls I want to see in undergirls, and she's just not one of them. And I do like SKE. Don't get me wrong. It's just
Yeah, I know.
I just don't like her.
Okay.
Alright.
Number 15.
Hey.
15 gen Fukuoka Sena with 11,059 votes.
Okay.
Please let it
Yeah,
stick.
call-
Please let it stick.
call
Please
that
let it
one.
stick. Yeah. Please let it
Oh, I think that's a very good position to stay.
stick. Yeah.
Save,
Please let it stick.
save.
Please let it stick.
She was so happy. Just that
yeah.
the giant smile of hers. I remember a few years ago with that Komiyama documentary she was on, and not agreeing that Komiyama is now getting this much attention while she also has struggled to vote. It's like, you're fine. This is like,
Yeah.
you are top of 15 gen. I think 15 gen is getting a little stronger, like I said, and this is one of those names that's guaranteed to be in there. So
Yeah.
this is a good staying position, I would say.
can see that.
I see her being the center for undergirls. I honestly I don't see her staying. I think she's gonna get pushed out.
I actually had her. I did a top 32 list for myself, and Sena was center for undergirls for me.
See, she'd be my center pick too if I could pick one. But I would love to see this girl in Senbatsu after everything
Yeah.
she's done for AKB. I'm all for her. I mean, if she gets it, she busts my bracket. I'm cool with that. I like Seitan a lot. So she could stay in Senbatsu, but I just don't think she will. I think her and Obata Yuna, and there's a couple more on this list we haven't got to yet. I think they're all gonna be popped out. So
I think a lot as well.
Next year.
Okay.
next year for sure.
Number 14 though, Mukaichi Mion at 11,297 votes.
Yeah. Pretty happy to see her there.
Yeah.
She'll rise. She'll rise.
I'll say slight drop at number 16.
Ooh.
At number 16, she'll be in Senbatsu.
Yeah.
I had her ranked 13.
I had her ranked really deep.
I
I
know,
think
I
she's
remember.
going super deep.
I
this
can't
year.
remember. Did
I
I actually up her? Actually, I think I had her higher on the list. Yeah, I had her
I mean,
higher.
we're-
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We're
I
talking
remember
about
that-
Yuko's successor. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Mm.
She's, or at least Yuko's pick. I feel
Yeah.
like when you get the golden touch like that, you can't take that lightly. And even though she's had a cool off year, after seeing how hard this girl works, I'm all for her. I think we all should be for her.
Yeah.
Let this girl get deep. That's all I'm gonna say.
I still remember we all not liking her at the beginning. So yeah.
Well,
No, I
can you
didn't.
blame
I
us
didn't at all.
why we didn't
Yeah,
like
true.
her?
Yeah, true that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I still remember that. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, nope, 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 nope.
Maybe I'm still a bit Peru from what we discussed a little bit earlier about. But yeah, let's move on.
Okay. Number 13, Fujigami Mai, 11,369 votes.
I think yeah, she'll drop. She'll drop.
Does anyone? What can anyone tell me about this member?
Well, I know about her trajectory on the last couple of Sousenkyos, and she always got into Senbatsu, but she always dropped into the undergirls.
Next
Okay,
girls twice in a row.
Yeah.
8th and
Yeah.
9th election, she was in next girl.
Christopher really sees something in Fujikami Mai. If you read his blogs, he meets this girl constantly. From his reports, she's incredibly sweet. She really tries hard to make a connection with you. She definitely has like the ability to make you feel like she's the idol and you're the fan, but not in like a mean way. It's more like you're just taken by her. So I think in that sense, I'm very proud of this ranking. I actually can see it because according to Chris, like I think her lines usually are pretty long handshakes for this read because she's so giving of herself. So, and I think if I'm not mistaken, Christopher could correct me on this. I think was she the one? No, it wasn't her. Sorry, it wasn't her that she got hurt her leg. It was his other Oshi, the one we were talking about.
Akiyoshi.
Yeah, Akiyoshi. Sorry, but no, but Fujikami Mai is I wouldn't say she's a rising star, but she's just very much deserving of this, I think. But she's not going to stay there. She'll be under girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 12, Arai Yuki, 11,533 votes.
Arayuki.
SKE, man. They had some interesting members here.
This could be contributed to the fact this is in Nagoya this year. Nagoya Pride's coming through, and all SK members are going to get a boost. But I don't think the boost is going to last to the end of the voting period. I think
drop.
She's definitely dropping. She's out.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. Number 11, Hasegawa Rena, 12,622 votes. Why is this interesting?
I mean,
she didn't get ranked last year, and the
right. There's that, but it's also. I mean, what do we know about her?
Couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell you actually.
So this is somebody. Okay, Renapon, right?
Yeah.
You know, and if you wanna, you know, what group is she in?
NGT.
Right. Thank you. So I think this is all part of NGT's kind of strategy to sort of insert girls at the top there that maybe I think are actually deflections for who they're really going to place. I know that might sound weird, but again, this is all strategy. I mean, if you're NGT, you're going hard this year. And this is a 17-year-old girl, 18-year-old girl, I think she's somewhere around there, that, like, you know, still has a lot of time left in AKB48 as in general. You know, she's got something. But I think for her, it's gonna be one of those things where I think how do I put it? She's not gonna stay here, but she's gonna help draw a lot of attention, and the votes are gonna go to her. But she's sort of a deflector. She's the one like we're all thinking, oh, they're gonna vote for her. They're not gonna vote for Okapa, so we don't have to worry about Okapa. And then out of nowhere, Okapa's gonna get like 40,000 votes. You know what I mean? So that's my
weird.
point.
Yeah, I think
like
I get you, but man,
kind of deflection.
All right.
A placeholder for this part. That's what I'm saying.
Next up, then, number 10, Isiki Rena, 13,372 votes. We're getting the wrong Renas in this top list, man.
Yeah.
Another SKE member. Out of nowhere.
Again, that's the Nagoya boost. It's not gonna last. She's gonna get busted way out.
Drop.
She's gonna drop. Yeah, I mean, wasn't she? What was she? Was in AKB? What was she?
Baito.
The part Baito. She was Baito, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm
like,
sure.
I mean, she's interesting. I mean, I like her as far as like a member, and I think she's very funny and like, you know, everything I've seen of her, she's cool. But like, yeah, this is just Nagoya coming through. Again, it's kind of NGT and Nagoya posturing. Like they're just like they're circling each other before they boom. They just crush each other.
Speaking of NGT,
Right. This is where the real
Oh.
battle. This is where the real battle starts right here.
Oh
Yes.
my.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh my,
With-
Kato Miku.
Holy shit! You know.
Yeah, with 13,905 votes. Kato Minami. Oh my god.
God.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
mean, what? Wait. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. Why are we questioning this? We know why she got that
Yes.
many votes. We
Yeah, of course.
His,
It took
His
a
name
while.
Of course, man.
his name starts with Flores, and
Yeah.
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 don't want to say his last name because I don't know if it's privacy.
I know.
No, look, Flores. I mean, you know we love you, and it seems like every week now we're channeling you because we talk about Katamina so much. But honestly, she deserved this, man. You know it, I know it.
It was
This
a
girl
long
deserved
time
it.
coming.
Yeah.
long time. And you know what? I didn't have her in my Senbatsu, and I'm now upset that I didn't in my list. She's in Senbatsu this year. I have a feeling she's not just gonna be in Senbatsu. I'm gonna say this right now. She might be Kami 7.
Do you
She-
think it's because of her hair?
No. Well, I mean, you know.
It helped, maybe.
It helps, but
Okay.
Well, there's a theory, right, about Sousenkyo. What does all the girls do at Sousenkyo time?
They cut her hair. They
cut their hair.
Well,
Yeah.
Murayama Yuri cut her hair like for the handshake event. I don't know why.
Right?
Maybe that's coloring your hair this time. No, but I watched
maybe,
All
yeah.
Night Nippon
Right.
with Trendy Angel as one of the Trendy Angels as guest, and
Cool.
he had a sit down with Kato Minami on one. Just when you converse with this girl one-on-one, it's like you instantly fall in love. She is so fun to talk to. It's like later I saw even like a chat with Okada Nana, and you still can see when Okada Nana tries her professional well as well. But having a sit down is like the feeling I had when he was talking to her one-on-one. It's like you have a candlelight dinner at like a fancy restaurant. She was sitting there smiling and just looking amazing, and I had this feeling like, oh my god, I get it. It's like, I don't know,
Yeah.
Katamine is great, but at that moment I'm like, if you meet this person at a handshake event, it's like you have 5,000 fishhooks in there, and she'll take you home and just put you on a wall, and you'll be just this
Yeah.
singing bass fish on the side.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
so like in my case too, because I did meet her, and I was
I'm
waiting
about
for
to
her to
meet her,
come because
actually.
I was waiting, and she was like coming in, and she was like, you know, standing there and talking, and you're just watching this girl, and you're watching how she is. When I met her, I mean, I wouldn't say she was cold. She wasn't cold. She was surprised because I was firing so much Japanese at her as fast as I could to get Florence's message to her. But then, you know, she still gave me the big heart, and you know, and I wish I could have talked to her more for myself in that case, but I knew it would be more to Flores. But here's the thing, you're 100% on the money, Robin. This girl, I mean, she's the kind of girl that makes you tremble. You know what I mean? Like if you're near her, like she makes you tremble.
She's
Like,
been trained by
she's too
Milky
much.
from NMB. You
Yeah.
know, so that's also very dangerous on that side. That was her first interaction, her first TV show on Nemesu, being trained
was
by
Milky,
Watanabe
yeah.
Milky.
I remember,
Yeah.
and I remember they got into a fight, and then for a second I thought it was real, and I think it's still to this day I still think it was real. And I think Milky tried,
they
no,
acted.
I think Milky tried to play it off like it wasn't because they took a break, and then they were like, and when they came back from that segment, Milky all of a sudden had her whole tone change, and I think it was like they sat down with her like, Milky, you really want to show that? You really want to show you picking on poor Katamina? She's the brand new girl. Like, you don't want to do that. And like, yeah, but I honestly, Katamina's not, I think, any at all really like Milky, because I think nothing against Milky. Milky's awesome. I miss her deeply. But I think Milky had a sensuality to her. She's more like the Mahahon, whereas Katamina's more intelligent, more like has the hyper-intelligent
like I said,
approach.
it's like you're having a dinner date at like candlelight dinner, and just she's across the table, just looking at you, and just
Right.
very adult conversation, I would say.
That right there, that, and you know you're gonna have it, but that makes sense because isn't her dad like a big politician or something?
I don't know, but
I don't know.
I can see where it plays off, and I
wanted.
I'm seeing
I
her. I'm thinking I'll see her just rise as well. It's just number 9 is not the spot she'll end up with. Maybe 1 or 2 more.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna say right now, even though I didn't have it on my list, Kami 7. If she can get this deep and she can beat out 100+ people, Kami 7, man. Like, and her fans better not disappoint. Like, I'm serious. Like, Flores, you better sell a kidney, man. Get this girl in Kami 7. Actually, wait, don't do that because you probably would. So
Yeah.
Does
Might
it still
well-
does it still work nowadays? Selling a kidney? I don't know.
I think so.
Let's not get into that.
It's not American.
Okay. All right. So one more before we get to the jump from votes. Insanity time. At number 8, like I said, I'm surprised. Yabuki Nako with
Oh, yes.
13,981 votes.
Oh man, I still remember her seeing crying. Oy, oy, oy. And now this.
Drop.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Drop.
Well,
yeah, she's
the
dropping.
thing is, I think she'll still get a lot of Sashi votes because
Yeah.
it's Sashi's favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't think she fits Senbatsu right now. There's still too many names we need to fill in there. So, but Under Girls is good position for her.
Yeah, it's good, but I just think I don't know. I think Nako and Miku, like I don't know. I just think their stars might have, they might have passed for them.
Have you heard their last song, Kalenda?
Mm.
HKT kind of fun song. It's very happy, but it's a good double center side on that. So
That's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
okay, someone is drinking tea or playing.
I'm sorry. Sorry, that was me. I was clinking my. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I forget, like, it's so loud, right? Sorry about that.
I'm playing ting ting ting. Okay. Anyway,
Sorry.
okay, here we go in the crazy stuff. So we jump from 13,981 to 17,332 votes at Kami 7 position, Tano Ayaka. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
NGT.
What do we think? What do we think?
I don't know anything about her, so I have no.
I'm gonna say drop. It's again, the NGT craziness is going along, but I don't think that's a good position. Kami 7, really? No. This is highly doubtful that this will stay or even up.
I'll take a quick look. See.
Here's the thing.
Yeah. Last year she wasn't even ranked, by the way.
That's what I'm saying. Look, NGT's got a strategy this year. Look, they have a lot more power, a lot more pull. They learned from last year. Now there's, either this is a good strategy to rank her, she's another placeholder, or this literally could be another NGT domination. It's like, honestly, like, I don't know, like, NGT might, like, Niigata fans are nuts. I mean, they're really nuts. I don't know if there is. I'd say maybe they're more nuts than SK fans. I just think SK has home field advantage in this whole race. But I would say, like, it's possible that she'll stay in Senbatsu. I definitely don't think Kami 7. But I also think, like, if anything, she's another Undergirls. I honestly think Undergirls this year is going to be full of NGT members. Like, seriously, NGT and SK, it's going to be full. Pretty much.
Huh.
But who knows?
Okay.
Flores might know. He may give us an explanation. Maybe he hates me now. Maybe someone else has to say that. But I like to know why. She's interesting. Maybe. I don't know.
Number 6 with
Thinking about interesting.
20,670 votes. I do have a word to pick with our Mr. Josh Box. He did a live stream of picking his favorite AKB48 member.
I watched that.
Yep.
There were some tough choices there, and one of them was Takahashi Juri voting up against, I thought it was Taniguchi Megu.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so still, some of your votes I do not agree with, but again, that's your opinion. Takahashi Juri, 20,670 votes at number 6.
It's her
Derek,
time, I would
what
say.
up?
Hail, Jerry.
Hell, Jury. World. Hell,
Kami
Jury.
7 all the way, baby. Jury's got it. Either that or she's going to drop a little. I had her actually dropping in my list, if I remember right. But I think, like, she's here to stay. She's so weird. She's so out there. She's so beautiful. She's so talented. She's got it all. She's an idol.
She can do the tongue bite look very well.
She can do anything. I mean, she's awesome. So she deserves a spot. I hope she gets it, but I also see her kind of dropping, actually. Still, hail Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it maybe happening.
A little drop, not too far.
7 at its highest. I had her at 8.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. It's still a very strong contender. Number 5, Suda Akari with 22,762 votes. We're going up with 2,000 votes now a time, I would say. Or up more and more.
More and more.
I would say Dasu is like the Yukirin of SKE.
It's stay.
She stay.
It's like, this is your position, very good, number 5. I think her reaction was also like, oh, what a surprise, number 5.
Yeah.
It's not a bad position
also,
there, but
she's also old. Like I again, I'm not trying to be aged.
Not
like,
a bad thing. I would say Tsuda Akari, just very mature, I would say.
Yeah.
But I'd also say, like, do we really want to rank a mature 28, 27-year-old deep when we know they're gonna leave in a year or two? I mean, it's like
one more final year.
Yeah. She deserves
I think
it.
I would love to see her be deep like this, and she surely will. But I think this is like the writing on the wall. If it stays this way, like, she's done. Like, I think she's gonna be like, whatever. She probably won't even participate next year if she's even here still.
Well, I think Tsuraki just wants to be in Senbatsu, not because there was one year when she dropped into Undergirls, and that was hurtful for her.
It was bad, but the thing is, it doesn't matter. She's in every single anyways. Like, it's like, it doesn't even matter. Like, half these girls, like, it doesn't even matter because they're always picked anyways. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's, if we really think about it, the top 17 should be girls that, like, they never get a shot because every other one of these girls are in every other single, every single one of them. So it's like, why not put somebody like maybe a Tano Ayaka or Yabuki Nako in, or well, actually no, not even Yabuki because she's in a bunch of stuff. Well, like Fuchikami Mai.
To be honest, that's why we have Sousenkyo, to give those members a chance.
That's true. That's true.
That's why it was invented.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 4, Okada Nana with 27,008 votes.
What do you think, Robin?
Yeah.
Stay.
What's your thought?
Stay.
Tell us about your
It's definitely stay. This is her position. I know she wants number 1. It's not your year. It's not the time. I would actually be so surprised if she gets higher, and then I will be a little bit, oh, that's actually not good. Maybe 3rd, maybe 1 spot higher, getting the real top space, beating, Ogino. But no, I don't see her going. I don't see her going lower. I don't see her going higher. This is her good spot. Still the number 1 of AKB48, exactly, and STU48 Kenning position. Not a bad spot.
No, Kami 7 for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's a given.
So.
Yeah.
So here's the thing with that though. I think Nachan, I don't think anyone's gonna doubt for a second. She's at least 4. Maybe she'll loop with Dasu or Jury at the 4, 5, 6, assuming these spots stay all the same. That's assuming a lot though, because again, I could see like Yuihan jumping. I could see there's a lot of different girls that are gonna jump in here. But I wouldn't it be just the craziest thing? Like tell me, Robin, wouldn't you seriously flip and just basically like the Animecon Netherlands would have its first death? Like at its event.
No, it will have its giant shriek throughout the hotel area, and then you just see me running all the way, like going crazy with like a banner of Nachan and the glow stick going crazy. Just you'll definitely see me going nuts on that side.
Yeah.
And hey, you guys get to witness it, and because we're gonna watch this Sousenkyo live together. Well. After recording, yeah.
I'm gonna film it. I'm putting it on YouTube. It's going viral. It's funny as hell.
Yep.
Hopefully.
A weird Dutch guy strips naked with the flag and runs.
You know what the weird thing is, Colin? Why do we have the exact same thought, actually?
Oh God.
I don't know, maybe you like to be naked.
I don't know. What's wrong with being naked, right?
Everyone is naked at one point.
Yeah. Every morning in the shower.
True. Yeah.
Okay. Let's
make it interesting.
Let's move on.
Yeah, listen here. We need to laugh.
Yes.
So I needed to say that.
Okay.
Number 3.
Miyawaki Sakura with 32,614 votes. So it's 5,000. No, what? Yeah, about 5,000, 5,500 votes more than Okada Nana.
Yeah.
Stay. I think.
Or
rise. Little bit.
I had her rise.
I see her rise, and I'll say why in a moment, because I can only say that after we are finished with the top.
Okay. I'm still seeing 100,000 votes more for her. And maybe around that number will be her end position. Ooh. Ghost?
No, I'm just trying to think, like, Sakura-tan's so polarizing. She's so divisive.
Yeah.
Like, she either has you or she doesn't. But I like her personally. I want her to do well. I wouldn't mind having her as the ace of AKB48 for a year. I would have no problem with that at all. But I just...
Did you see her play Fortnite?
I watched her play that game and I cracked up and laughed so much. Yeah. It was so much fun watching her.
So much rage. So much rage. She was like just throwing this out. It's like.
Oh. But it was fun. Yeah, she seems like the type of girl that's like down to just hang and just do stuff like that, like play games and stuff. I kind of wouldn't mind having an ace that has that image. I really wouldn't. I mean, she's no Achan, but but she definitely has something. She has the idol charm. She has a lot of fans that love her, but it's just those fans for whatever reason they don't got the NGT power, man. They just don't.
Well, she didn't beat number 2 though, with a 6,000 votes, 300 difference. Number 2, Matsui Jurina, 38,943 votes.
Yeah, F that.
Yeah.
Well, I was happy for her, but then I was like, oh wait, this is the number 2 spot. No, it's like when I heard it, I was like, no way.
Yeah.
Are we kidding me with this? But I'm not worried. Again, Kenny Omega was very vocal on this. Now he's going to focus on Dominion, but he had a live stream. He was on Twitter. I asked him questions, and some other people asked him questions. First, with the first day pre-sales, he wasn't worried about the situation. Like, people vote for the underdog at first time, like in a burst, and then later the true person will come out. DX, you posted actually a video on the YouTube channel with Kenny Omega talking about Matsui Jurina and what he thinks of the situation. He actually purchased 4 CDs himself, I think. He finds her that he's a true idol, you know. It's more like, you know, you have the fake character side, but not with her. She's legit hanging out, and maybe in the future they're gonna do a project together, just hang and have some fun stuff. Yeah, I think the army that's still waiting to vote for Matsui Jurina. I'm expecting to see. I said 100,000 votes for Miyamaki Sakura. I'm seeing 150,000 votes still waiting for Matsui Jurina.
Same.
So it's just under 200,000 votes. I think that will be the number 1 position.
Yeah. I think this.
I know you don't.
This year is crazy, man. Honestly, like. I just think this has got to be her year, man. Yeah, man. Like I love Oki. Don't get me wrong. I love Oki. I love her. But this has got to be her year.
All the cards.
And not only that, I'm all in for Jurina. But at the same time, it's like I'm not just all in. Like I want her to just crush every record in the Sousenkyo history, because then it'll just feel like the whole AKB48 saga has completed itself with Jurina's win at 500K votes, because this has been a girl who's been there since what, 10 years old, something.
Yeah, 10
years. There isn't a more deserving girl, and she would be the first one to win both the Junkin and the Sousenkyo. Another amazing thing.
True.
And she's been the center for how many songs? Yes, she doesn't need this per se. She's always going to be in every freaking single, but
she needs the center position. That's the thing. She doesn't feel complete without that center position.
Thank you. I was just going to say, for her personally, emotionally, I think this is the completion of a long storied career in AKB48.
I agree.
It really is. It's like give this girl the freaking crown already. Like she should have had it last year. I'm sorry. She should have had it. She didn't. There's somebody named Mayu and this other one named Sashi in the room. I don't know where those girls are at. But, like, she's still here. When everyone graduates, when girls like Yukira and Sayane say, yeah, I'm too good, I'm not going to do it this year, Jurina is still gunning, and she's been gunning forever. Why? I mean, come on. Like, don't get me wrong, Ogi, you're cool, love you, but you're gonna be in AKB48 probably the next 5-10 years if you keep it going. Like, you're awesome. Give this to Jarina, even though Jarina's still young. I mean, crazy to even say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's done it all, but this is the one thing that's missing, you know? So it's like, if she doesn't get it this year, I think I'll actually cry. Like, I actually think
I'll be
Honestly,
so sad if I hear the name
I think I
before
will.
number one.
I think I will.
Okay, but she was number 2 at the prelims, at number 1, and you saw the reactions of everybody. She was like, everybody was having the same reaction as me. It was like, oh, just like, and on NGT side, you saw Ogino just be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. She didn't hear it. Just like, maybe it was a fluke. Was it a fluke? I don't know. And then NGT48, Ogino Yuka with 59, 531 votes. These are, it's 21, almost 21,000 votes more than the number 2 spot. You're like, oh my god, are you just... We had another beautiful Yukirin photo that goes like, you know.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I'm gonna say this though, those numbers of votes is actually enough for Kami 7 spot last year.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Colin.
That's true.
I did math. I did, and then okay,
I did
numbers.
math.
I did numbers.
I did math.
Why are those words similar? Why are those words? I don't do this. I don't. Last year.
Yes.
Like I said, I did some number.
Yeah.
There was also a 21,000 difference between Ogi and Jurina last year. Ogi gained 4,000 votes more on the first day results this year. How many more votes did she get to rank number 5 last year? Don't answer. I know. Not even 20k. Miyawaki Sakura gained almost 4 times more votes from the first day results to Sousenkyo. Matsuri Jurina gained 3.2 times higher than she did on the first day result. 30k higher than Sakura. Sashi gained 7.6 times more votes based on last year. Which is why I know that Derek may disagree. I don't see Ogi becoming number 1. I don't see her yet, for someone kills me, a third time. I see her maybe next year or the year after that, but she won't become number 1. I still think she becomes number 3. I still think that Matsui Kurina and me will get more and more votes. I don't see Ogi getting double as much as she has.
I wholeheartedly agree on that statement, Colin. It's number 3 for her. The same thing happening as last year. Thanks for the work on the numbers. Yeah, this is basically, again, the first day burst going crazy on that side. And just a slight increase at the end. You know, NGT is a lot faster maybe in votes, and that's why you see that.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
The other armies will be just going insane for the next couple of weeks, so
it will be. I think Derek said it. The majority is waiting with their votes. It will take a while. This is a strategy. I still think that she will get outranked by definitely, surely, 2 girls.
It will be still a battle, but
yeah.
Go ahead, Derek.
So I get a couple things. First of all, a lot of people that are buying like massive boxes of votes, they can't process them all that fast. Not all of us have these like processors, so you got to counter to that. That it's actually going to take a couple weeks to actually process thousands and thousands of votes. We do have some people buying like legit house full size boxes of votes, so you got to take that in consideration. Who are those all going to? Probably the big guns like Jurina and Sakura-tan. Okay, and BNK, of course, their entire country. But we'll see what that nets them. Because according to the conversion, it might only be good enough for undergirls. Who knows? Anyways, not even that. Next girls. So number 2, and I agree with you, Colin. I think this could either be a strategy of a wait to attack approach, or NGT either their fans screwed up again and they voted all at once too quickly, or they're actually going to vote even more, and Ogi's going to end up with the ridiculous number. It's possible because
Not this
again,
year.
I agree, but I'm just saying that's a theory that I could see coming into play because of how many sales we've had this year. 3 million already, and that's still not even all. I mean, there's still people that are gonna have those second, third, and fourth thoughts and thinking, you know what? I just did 20,000 for Nachan. You know, she needs 10,000 more. I'm rich. Screw it. I'm gonna go get 10,000 more.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Like.
So I believe you.
Yeah.
We're talking rich people game here right now. One of these girls might have a rich dude in her pocket like Sashi did, and that's all it takes. The other thing is too, speaking of rich guy in the pocket, Jarina has a rich guy in the pocket. Kenny bought 4 CDs. But no, listen.
No.
That could be a strategy. He might just be like, I'm not going to tell you how many I really buy.
Yeah.
Because think about the image that would give him. Oh, guess what I did? I bought Jarina 45,000 CDs, and I had all my assistants, take care of it. Imagine how that would look.
Assistants?
I don't know, whatever rich people have when they don't want to do stuff. Whatever you want to call them. The point is, it's like, he's got the money to actually make this election all Jarina. He's got the money. We all know he does. He could drop a couple $1 million easy, and it wouldn't even affect him.
I don't think he's a millionaire, though.
I'm pretty sure if he's wrestling at that level, he probably is. I would be mistaken to think that. Yeah.
If it was WWE, I would say yes. New Japan is a little different. They're very popular, but it's.
You don't think that big?
No, I don't think he's still. He has money. I would say that.
Yeah.
He has money, and I don't think 4 CDs is where his final vote tally is going to be. I think he was just posturing or saying.
So what do you want to say, Colin?
He did say, I quote him a bit here. He did say something along the lines, I got like 2, 3, 4. So he wasn't specific, but he was like, well, 2, 3, 4. That's like 3 options. That's like
2, 3, 20, 100, something like that.
I'm
maybe.
just saying, like he can't come out and say he buys that many. It's just again. Image and reputation here. He's not going to do it because then think about what people are going to think. Oh, you like Jarina, don't you? Think about it. That's all they need to do is accuse it. And
well, that's what he mentioned as well. He said though, it's like I legit like her because she's like real to me, like really supporting as an idol, not just because of her fake character or something. She feels she's like the realest. And if you want to vote for her, he also said that's the funny thing. He said. There are multiple ways to vote. You can buy a CD, this and that, or you can donate money to someone who will buy it and vote for that person. So if you don't have enough money, that was also very interesting. It's like, well, he knows the system. And
Did he read my tweet?
Yeah.
He might have.
Possibly.
Well, the thing is, this guy has been in Koitsuri Fortune Cookie, and he knows what AKB is, and he knows what Sousenkyo is, and lives in Japan for an But this year, of course, Juna has been such a fan but like you said, he's been losing to Okada a lot of times, but she's still been supporting to him. And in Japan, the fans are a little more realer than the American WWE fans or something style like that. They still believe about everything happens, so it leaves more impact on that side. So when she saw Jurina being, that fan still to her, it really means a lot. Just a lot more on a level than just normal wrestling fans, I would say.
Yeah, I agree. The one final point I'd make about Jurina here is that again, Nagoya, it's Nagoya home, Nagoya pride. Everything, all signs are pointing to yes here. I think Ogi, like, definitely, I love this girl too, and especially after meeting her, she has my heart. She really does. I would be proud to have AKB48 with Sakura Tanoki or Jurina as the head. Any of these girls deserve it, but I'm also thinking, again, this is the craziest Sousenkyo in years. We might actually see none of these girls. We might see...
I am so scared. I'm so scared that you're right.
I'm scared.
It's like who it could be. Anyone. I think maybe some BNK will be there, or
it could be Shiroma Miru. We haven't even talked about Enemy. I mean, they have pretty much Miru. Miru could be like, what's up, girls? Like, you forgot about me?
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Yep.
I mean, it literally, it could be Yurihan. It could be the Silken Toku.
Maybe someone's
ever.
like, yeah, my shipment came in, and I do mean a literal ship
Yeah.
filled with CDs.
Also, that's where the stew boat went. Oh, no, they have
Oh
I'm
man.
just saying, like, it's truly anyone's game. At this point, the prelims kind of make me feel, as crazy as the rankings were, still kind of following the tradition of other prelims. And Sousenkyo, it'll probably normalize over the next couple of weeks to about what I think we'd expect.
Normalize, you say?
But I'm saying normalize in the sense that, like, the great majority of the votes, like from 100 to about 40 or 50, they're gonna be girls that I think deserve to be there, in the sense that, like, they're not quite at the level of Senbatsu. But I'm telling you, this top 17, it's anyone's game. It's really anyone.
Yeah.
The Kami 7, I don't think you can 100% even say that Jurina, Ogi, and Sakuratan are going to be there. I know that sounds crazy, but it could really be
I
that
won't
nuts
go that
this year.
far.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
not going
I mean,
that
yeah,
far.
probably not. I'd say there's like a 90% chance those 3 girls will be there. But I am saying there's a 10% chance we're going to see other girls we never even thought we would see there. It's just, it could be that crazy.
I'm still going to vote for, well, of course, Okanana. And there's a vote waiting for Nozawa Rena. I still believe.
Yeah, me too.
Nozawa.
It's like the most majority of fans she has is international, and
So
most
they're
of them
ready
are
for
still
cities.
waiting for their cities, like Calden just mentioned. So I'm not giving up yet.
No.
Nozawa Rena, it's like we're still gonna vote, and hopefully everybody watching this, if you still have a vote left, go vote for Nozawa Rena. Just this girl, she doesn't even want to be high ranked. It's just she wants to be ranked. Period.
Yeah, not 100, 99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
look,
there's
somewhere.
nothing wrong with that.
If you're an international fan, you need to vote for her. She truly represents all of us. And she's tried to. I mean, look at how many of these AKB members had made YouTube videos specifically for foreigners. Oh wait, none of them except Nozawa Rena. Like, this girl loves us. Like, why aren't we loving this girl back? In fact, you know what, now that you say that, I'm gonna vote for her too. I'm gonna give one of my votes to her, I think,
She
for sure.
just said at the showroom as well. She's been talking with management for more help for international fans.
Yeah.
This is the representative. We've been talking about this so much in forums, Twitter, Facebook, on this show, that we want more support for international fans. Hello, we have a representative. So why don't we represent that representative?
Yep. Let's vote for. I mean,
And-
if you are an international fan, I don't care who you like. I don't care who your Oshi is. Just
One vote.
Put one vote, because
Just
when she
one
said-
vote. If we can
did she
show
say,
the
Robin?
power, on her Twitter, she has 69 followers.
369, yeah.
369,000 followers. It was 370,000. She made a joke, it's like, if all of my followers would do one vote, I will be #1 in Sousenkyo. And there were some people who took a poll to that and left. I'm like, no.
Maybe
It's true.
They didn't get it.
Just one vote. You can vote like 10 times for someone else, but one vote for Nozawa Rena. If we all did that, really, if we all did that for the international fans.
And
Yeah?
I'm calling out Jakarta. I'm calling out Malaysia. I'm calling out all you JKT fans who are unfortunately having to sit this one out because AKS is freaking stupid and did not honor your
Still
beautiful holiday.
vote.
Yeah.
You can vote for Reina. You can get your revenge, so to speak. And
Yeah,
you
no.
can put one of your former members. Well, technically, I mean, like, put her in Senbatsu, because I'm sorry, JKT. I'm sorry that AKS screwed you guys over big time. I would love to have seen the JKT members that would have got in.
That would have been
'cause
crazy.
I love JKT and Jakarta. You know, you
Maybe
guys are
next
great.
year.
World
Well,
Senbatsu
maybe
next year?
It's not a guarantee next year, because number one, there might not even be a World Senbatsu next year. Number two, AKS could still screw it up because they might forget to check the calendar again and see what Ramadan is.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, JKT, this is your chance, man. Like, if you're from Malaysia, if you're from Jakarta, all that general area, and you're not voting for Nozawa Rena, I don't know. Are you really AKB fans? That's all I'm gonna say. Honestly.
How about
Vote
this?
for her.
Nozawa Rena said this as well. On her own money, on her own accord, if she ranks in, she will do a fan meeting in Jakarta. Not with AKS, not with anything. This is on her own accord. She will travel to Jakarta and meet up with all the fans. That's like I love Okada Nana, but saying if I get #1, I'll change my name to Okada Ichi. It's like haha, no. This is a legit something, a promise you make. It's like, hey, I'll be, even if I have to pay on my own accord, I will go to Jakarta and meet you. So it's like the people in Jakarta, if they heard this, it is like, you just gotta. With this chance, it's like I want to see 2 things guaranteed. Well, maybe 3. Matsuya Jurina at #1, Okada Nana #4, Nozawa Rena ranked. I don't care where it is. I want to see her ranked. This just frustrates me so much when she didn't get the announcement she was ranked in. I'm like, really? 122 members? There are B and K members in there. There's no really thing that I'm like, they don't have their own version yet of her single. It's like, this girl is really doing so much, legit doing so much for the international crowd. Plus, she's doing so much for, she's very funny, very smart, very good looking, can sing as well. Even though she doesn't say I can sing, I've seen you do Confession like thousands of times. You do it amazingly. You can hang with all the people. So, oh my God, Nozawa Rena, if you are listening to this, because we told you that we exist, I'm really hoping that you don't give up. It's like, keep fighting. This we still have enough time. We can still vote for her. So just vote. 1 vote.
Yeah. It
from
will
all
mean
the
a
people.
lot to her. It will mean a lot to us, because if she doesn't rank, even though she maybe will produce a stage, maybe, if she doesn't rank, I can see her graduate this year.
Yeah.
I can see her even graduate within 2 months.
I can see a graduation announcement at the Sousenkyo. It's like, not even because on stage, like at the concert, she'll be there. So it's like, hi, I'm Nozawa Rena. I'm gonna graduate or something like that.
Yeah. I see that happen. It will be good for her and good for us if she ranks it. I think that. I say that.
Yeah, rank this girl. Robin, you said it all. That was beautiful.
Beautiful.
I hope she's listening. I really do. I hope she understands how much she's truly loved by all us international fans. But you know what? It's one thing to say it. Let's show it, Like you said. And sorry, Jakarta, but you better really show it. I mean, she's coming to meet you. I mean, if that's not enough, what is,
Maybe she'll ask some friends. I don't know. Some old JKT members that graduated and are like, yeah, for Rena, for an afternoon, I'll do that. You never know.
Who knows?
That could happen.
Okay, but it's gonna be a crazy time. Less than 2 weeks. The results will be announced. I'm very hyped for it. I'm very stoked. I want to see a lot of things. I'm looking forward to the concert. This time, no cancellation because it's in a dome. Smart people. Yeah. Yeah. It's 1 hour and 52 minutes. We're almost at 2 hours now.
Wow.
So
Again.
always crazy time with Sousenkyo. So let's go to recommendations. Well, quickly for me, it's Sousenkyo time is coming up. Animecon. If you still have tickets, there are still tickets available. The schedule is going to be crazy. I think we have every day we have a panel. And of course, the Sunday will be a 2-hour panel. You can watch Sousenkyo with us and have fun. We have idols coming up. Necronomadal is going to be there. You can meet them as well. You can ask questions. You can hang out, take pictures, do all sorts of stuff. And just go to animecon.nl and get that ticket. And come hang out with us. It's going to be insanity, I assure you.
Yep. Oh, man.
Derek? Derek?
Derek, your festival?
Yeah?
Hi. You guys there? Oh, sorry, you guys froze for a second.
Okay.
Wait. Does anybody else have anything before I go? Because I'll go last. I have a lot to say.
I have nothing. Sorry. Make it bingo. Namosu is a cry fest. That's it for me. Namosu is a cry fest. I'm crying. I'm crying a lot.
Oh.
No. Derek, take the stage.
Take the stage, man.
Yeah, well, a couple things. First of all, Colin, thank you so much for joining us. And I watched you last week or whatever. And honestly, like you're a great addition here, and I'm really happy that you're here. Also, thank you for doing the comments too. I didn't do them last week because you pretty much took care of them all. I only did a few because
I didn't do that many. I mean,
no,
after
you did
what
enough.
I said about Mahon, I don't think I'm scared. They will kill me.
No, come on. It's all fun.
They can try to kill me. That's what I meant.
No. Everybody has strong opinions. It's a good thing. But we all respect each other. There's rarely ever disrespect. You know that. But I'm saying thank you for doing the comments. To all of you out there, I did catch up. Yay for me. I finally got 3 weeks worth of comments caught up.
Yeah.
Except Colin, the ones you did, I let go because you did a great job. I didn't feel I needed to comment. But
I figured that out. No worries.
I'll keep trying to comment, of course. Please continue the comments. I read them all. I read every single thing. It's usually our same group. You guys do a great job. Just want to say that first of all. Second of all, East Meets West Music Fest is coming. It's a couple more months. It'll be here. That's in Anaheim and Los Angeles, Anaheim, that area, Orange County, August 18th and 19th. Necronomidol, Yanakoto Sotomuto, and Hanako-san, plus a host of other idols as well as groups will be there playing great music over 2 days. There's a chance to meet the idol groups from Japan. There's a VIP session on Sunday. That would be the 19th. My birthday's the 20th, so it'd be nice to see all of you there and maybe celebrate with me and doing the thing I love the most right now in life. Tickets are on sale now. You can go to Eventbrite and get them, or there'll be links here.
Yes.
Please do that. We have nice sales. I haven't really promoted, but I want bigger sales. I really want to sell this place out. The VIP ticket gets you into the Bupan, the checkies. You can take pictures with any of the members. If you buy higher tiers, you're going to get humongous things out of that, like gifts, things like that. I feel anyways that they're very special. Also, a couple other things, as Robin mentioned, Necronomidol will be in Animecon on June 16th. They are playing. That is Saturday. They will be playing at 1 o'clock, and they are doing a meet and greet at 10 a.m. in the morning. So you want to definitely come to the meet and greet. Ask any questions you want. They're not meet and greet, shake hand type meet and greet. It's more like you can ask some questions. We'll be there translating things like that. You can just meet them. It'll be fun.
You can get very close though.
Yep.
Yeah, you can tell, of course. They'll be probably wandering around most of the anime convention because I think they'll be there all weekend. I'll be there all weekend. I'll be doing their probably Bupan, their checkies, all that with Ricky, their manager. We're also, their performance is going to be insane. But the week before, they pretty much have off because right now, this very moment, they're in Europe. They just did a
London
music store signing.
Right?
I don't know if it's London I think it's London right now. It's London or Birmingham or Manchester. They're doing all those. They're doing Paris. They're doing all these great strings. So, if you want to see one of the hardest, if not the most hardest working underground idol group today, go check out Necronomidol. They're great. And like I said, they're in there. They're also touring with Saki, who used to be in a group called Guso Drop, which is the reason I'm an Underground Idol fan, because she was an original member. She's now in her own group called Double And, which it's just her. And then they're also with the Screaming 60s, which if you know anything about the Screaming 60s, all I got to say is bring your gym shorts. They're going to make you exercise during their live. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. They're actually going to make you exercise. And they're awesome. They're incredible. They're good girls. So go check them out. But there's a week in between their dates in Europe there and the Netherlands where there's not much going on. So I'm making a call out to any of you. If any of you book shows, if you have the ability to have a show anywhere between Paris and the Netherlands, that would make sense. Necronomidol, they're more than willing to play. And I'm trying to get them a great show. It doesn't have to be a big show. It's just message me for details, message here. Or, just let me know. If you have a place you think could work, get in touch with me. They just want to do something, and I think it'd be fun if they did something in the Netherlands, if there's anybody from the Netherlands listening who can set up a little show right before the Animecon. Why not? You get double the dose of like an underground idol, which you would never get unless you go to Japan. That's awesome. And also, it's Necronomidol. They're ridiculously talented. They are ridiculously good, and they're super friendly. There's no egos. I've been working with them every day for like 3 months now. Honestly, there's zero egos with them, and Ricky is probably the nicest manager dude you're ever going to talk to in your whole life. Please support them. Please support them, and also support what we're doing here. Robin has worked his butt off to get us to 2 years. It's been a real honor. It's been a super honor of mine. You know,
we're gonna continue.
Come and go. Yeah. And we're gonna continue. This isn't stopping. I you know, Robin, you've done a really beautiful thing. I'm gonna say it's a lot more during our anniversary, like the 100th episode. But you know, 2 years already been passed, and
still going strong.
Still going strong.
Still going strong, but it's because of you and DX and Gino. When you first started, you guys, you know, it's because of you. Like, I'm flying to the Netherlands, not once, but twice. This is the second time I'm coming to see you, and I get to meet Colin, and hopefully I'll get to see, you know, see Doitsu and Miroslav again, and new fans, and Florence. I can't wait to talk about Katamina for 5 hours straight, which I'm sure we'll do. And it's just awesome to be celebrated. And then, and I get to do a panel on Underground Idols at the Anime Convention, which I think is Saturday night. Yeah. So, like, this is what life should be about, is doing what you love. And I don't mean to get all sentimental here, but Robin, like, you know, you really inspired me, man. Like, I'm here in Tokyo living my dream. Of course, it doesn't feel like I'm living because I'm working my dream. Working being the key word. I'm busting my ass. But Robin, you've been doing it for 2 years. You've been doing it here when no one thought to do this. You did it. Now look at all the podcasts that are out. Look at all the community we've created.
The Slope,
a very good podcast, all of them. And then we even, I think, resurrected the podcast from NMB with the Takoyakiparty.
Takoyakiparty. And honestly, and we know all these people, and they're all great. And we always try to have people on. In case you haven't noticed, like, we're one of the only shows online that podcast for the Underground Idols. We actually get other people, like our fans. Like, you're a fan, you want to come on. Like, look at Colin. Colin's here. I mean, like, we've had, like, we believe in this. This is a community. This is 48 Talk. So that's my recommendation, is keep freaking supporting us. Keep doing this. And remember, we don't get paid for any of this.
No, just watch, comment, and subscribe, like, you know, do this thing. I don't have a Patreon or anything. I actually talked about it with someone. You have a Patreon, but that's for other reasons.
Wait, you reminded me of my last thing. I'm sorry to go on and on. My last final thing. I went to an extremely emotional show tonight with one of my favorite groups, Migma Shelter, and Yanakoto Sotobuto was there. The Theirs were there. I'm gonna be writing about that because it was extremely emotional. Like, as far I'm talking, like, I cried an enormous amount tonight at that show. I've been to a couple other shows. Like, I saw Hanako-san the other day. I saw Broken by the Scream the other day. I'm going to be writing about all this. I'm going to be putting it on my blog. But I'm going to make it a Patreon thing first. So, again, I want people to understand, like, Patreon's to support people like me that are trying to do stuff creative. But also, I'm just saying that, too, here. I want you guys to understand, like, we're doing this all because we love it. It's not for money. Trust me, I don't get enough to even say that.
It's not to become rich. It's just, you know, we're doing something we like. And like I said, I had this discussion. Some people asked me, why didn't you have a Patreon, like, compared to Josh or you? And it's like, personally, if people want this, it's like, if people really like, oh, I will support it. And, like, I'm saying this computer is very old. It's still working, but the moment it dies, there's no way to do a show. So that's a problem for later. Maybe that will be, like, a reason to Patreon. But even then, I'm like, it's like, I'm not in it for the money. I'm actually just doing it because I love it. And hey, if you want to support, just give me a message and maybe we'll find a way. But it's not my intention to be like, oh, I need this money or else I'm not gonna do a show. It's like never my intention. Yeah,
it's just having fun, actually.
We're just talking about everything, about things we love, because it really gives us so much joy. And it's still, you know, very unknown to a lot. Well, it's getting a lot better because we do this. But there are a lot of people who want to share these ideas, what they see and what they talk, and you need someone to talk to. You can't do this with someone on the street. It's like, have you seen, like, the latest AKB song? It's like, what the hell is AKB? Then you feel like, oh man, I just want to share it with the world, my joy, and that's basically why we're doing this show.
Yep.
Just to share. All right.
And Robin, just, you know, thank you.
No, thank you. Thank everyone. I would say everyone watching, everyone's involved with 48 Talk. This is just all amazing. And again, less than 2 weeks, Animecon. Let's have a big celebration. Not only because it's Sousenkyo, not only because the convention, our 100 episodes just celebrates that we love idols. That's actually it. All right.
And
Amazing.
let's work on getting Robin a new computer, because otherwise the 100th episode might be our last one.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't blow up. Don't blow up, please. Okay. With that though, this was episode number 98.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching this week's episode then from 48 Talk, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Vote for Tani.
Bye.
Vote for Tani. Vote for
Vote.
Tani.
Vote Nozawa Rena. Vote.
Vote for the
Ah!
Vote for the-
She's a second.
Go